Welcome everyone, how's it going? Scrembo here from Emotional Crypto Trading. Today we're going to take you about the Arbitrum technicals and price analysis, data discussion and everything from the charts. For those of you interested in ChatGPT bot trading, make sure to check out our main YouTube channel. Actually, not the one I'm posting this video on, so you have the links in the description area and comments area. We have live trading, presentation and other details, including the discussion correlated with our ChatGPT bot trading performance. I'll talk about this one at the end. People can join without any upfront fees, just a commission from the pure profits achieved where we perform the trading activity with API permission. So the ChatGPT is the new revolutionary AI language model that you can utilize to generate specific bots for trading. Right, so what's happening on the Arbitrum? It's still sitting on the top amongst the trendings, and this is like a couple of weeks already. Every single day we're not changing that specific context, which is putting a lot of the volume, guys, into Arbitrum. So what do I want to do right now? I want to drive you to the exchanges, and I'd like to share with you, but I'm going to do it in a different way. Exchanges, spot, Binance, and I would like to share with you that we have, based on the volume of trading for the spot markets, Arbitrum on rank number 7, and that's crazy. If you take out the BTC, which is having a pair with USDT, TUSD, BUSD, all sorts of versions, right? If you take those guys out, if you take the Binance USD against USDT, which is the exchange between two fiat, so you take those 4 out, or you just leave 1 for the BTC, you don't need to have 3 for the BTC marking that. It's pretty much the same. So one ranking is filled up by the BTC, the other one is filled up by the Ethereum, the other one is filled up by, fiat pairing, and it's not considered. Dogecoin is the 3rd, and then Arbitrum. Arbitrum is right there. Much better than Ripple, than Polymesh, than all the other cryptocurrencies, Solana, BNB. Look at the Binance coin, guys. This is surprisingly weak. Binance coin is $112 million volume, and Arbitrum is $331 million volume. There is a whole lot of the attention going through to this token. It's crazy. It's ranked number 3 on the altcoins, and it's a matter of a few weeks out there since it has been created. This is a really strong project. On the highest volume exchange, we're ranked number 3. Talking about the futures, well, it's a different story. Perpetual as well. On the perpetual, you have strong volume actually coming out for the Arbitrum. It's actually ranked in the same way. You have Ethereum and Dogecoin higher. You have versions of the BTC out there. But amongst the alts, it's basically the 3rd. That's huge. This is impressive. Great. Now, what's happening on the chart side? Well, the 1 hour candlesticks are actually presenting us that we have the impulses generated, and there is a mountain effect here, which, if it ends exactly where we have the golden pocket, 2 yellow lines support presence at 1.4 is great. If it comes a little lower than that, could suffer consequences that are major. But at this time, if it ends here, it's great basically, because the whole pullback that we have from C letter of the impulse we had upwards, and that's the peak of the mountain pattern, well, the pullback we had from there is absolutely natural and welcome. 23%. A lot of you might say that's a little too much, because how do I trade that? Well, you trade that by shorting, and you make that money. You don't have to short from the top. There's levels below the top that you can be shorting from, which can easily bank you 18 to 20%. And the golden pocket is here, where you're supposed to exit like many other people. Even though if you exit a little higher in the zone of support here, it's not a problem. You're still making great profits. At the end of the day, if we successfully gather extra money from shorts, that's just, welcome. So you might wonder, 23% downwards, but this is coming after 57% upwards in 6 days. So anyone trading Arbitrum was the time to make great money, because amongst the altcoins, out of the top ones, none of them performed like that. None of them successfully printed anything near 50, anything near 40%. Talking about the ones that are in the top 50, not talking about the ones that are ranked 600, which can do 50% in a day if someone buys for $5,000 that token. Not kind of a scam like that you cannot sell basically your positions because there's no liquidity and volume. So Arbitrum is sitting on $300 million volume. I think that's sufficient. I think overall speaking, Arbitrum, not only on the Binance, I did not check overall volume. Let me see that. It's a much better way to be accurate. Are you crazy? This is, $1 billion, not millions. We're in the billions sector. $1 billion volume straight away. Let me share with you out of the top 10. Solana is 600 million, Polygon is 355, Cardano is 424, Binance Coin is 653. Do you actually realize that we have a 1 billion volume for Arbitrum? Meanwhile, all these other cryptocurrencies, even Litecoin, even Polkadot, Shiba, Tron, they're not existing in comparison with the Arbitrum. That's huge. So once again, ChatGPT bot trading, for those of you interested, make sure to check out our report and participate in the activity if you think this is something for you. Arbitrum is a cryptocurrency which is gaining the spotlight these days. We have retraced on a WXI pattern, which is having a high probability of ending on the golden pocket, which can easily trigger a reaction back to the A top and X top, right? So there is a level here where we could move basically, and that would be necessarily at the end of the day, right? Due to the fact that if you want to get stabilized around 1.45 cents, 1.40 cents here on these two zones of support, if you successfully stabilize right there, you can expect basically in the next rally, Arbitrum is going to cross the $2 mark. If that happens, then the probabilities are basically quite high. Obviously, it is not a guarantee, not a financial or investment advice at any level. You definitely want to see the disclaimer before touching bases and do your own research for your actions, that you're completely responsible. There is probabilities on the table from the data standpoint that are indicating movements above $2 in the next rally, which could happen in weeks. So it's not mandatory right now, after a strong upwards and a strong decrease, by the way, to get back into the markets in a V-shaped pattern like that. You don't get that usually, other than if Arbitrum is having major news that are basically influencing it so much that, it allows us to be having a very aggressive and brutal movement. That's it for today with the Arbitrum. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. We have been having a good time over here. And once again, for those of you interested in the ChatGPT bot trading, check that out. 2 options, no prior fee, only commission from pure profits achieved, or based on a monthly fixed fee where you take care about the whole process. If you care about education, if you think skills and education is working hand by hand to improve the results of your trading performance on your own, or if you'd like to become a trader, make sure to check out this video till the end. I have a discussion related to the coaching program that I have, and I'd like to present you. Like the video and subscribe, guys. We talk to you soon. At the same time, if you would like to change the results of your performance, if you want to do day trading, swing trading, position trading as a full-time or part-time trader, I do have a one-on-one coaching directly with me where I'll take you by hand between 4 to 6 weeks and teach you in an intensive way how to do the whole process. This is starting from the fundamentals of the mindset mentality going towards the technical analysis, where the idea is to understand the language of the market and react to that language accordingly. It's quite simple. If you know what does the market tells you, you know how to react to that. It is a message. It tells you this is where I'd like to go. This is where I have total domination, which is why you need to unencrypt the language of the market perfectly in order to act correctly. Like if you're not correct in trading, if you're not accurate, you're not going to make money on the long term. Now, live trades are also part of the process. Day trades, swing trades, technicals, homework. I'm sharing with you my screen. I'm taking you through the whole process. If you want to be on a call for this one as well, just register now and you can qualify for a free conversation if you think it's interesting. You can read more about it and discover more. Have a good time, guys. Subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.